Greetings, YouTube. So, we are finally going to take a look at the Amazon exclusive Kamakura. So, lots of controversy surrounding this guy and his release. Number one, Amazon exclusive. The whole exclusive thing has not gone well. A little better lately, but still not where it's supposed to be. And then, character choice. I guess ninjas sell, which I can't refute that. Most lines that come out with ninjas, the ninjas sell. So I guess I can't be mad completely at that. However, this is a very obscure character. He is one of the newer G.I. Joe characters that was created. He was created from a character that already existed from the old school comic book, but it was when the dude was a kid. So he wasn't in this incarnation. Apparently he was the son of a Crimson Guard soldier. So, and then there was the price. I just looked on Amazon about 10 minutes ago, and he's still up over $30. I want to say it was 34, and it's not like it's a deluxe figure. Why the price increased to that much? No explanation for that, and it's not something that many people are happy about. But let's take a look at the figure. All right, so we got our good old friend, our plastic-less packaging. Yikes, I've been hearing horror stories about figure swaps with these things, but I guess it is what it is. They did not ask us when they thought about doing the plastic-less packaging. So, for whatever it's worth, the box does look nice, but it's not the same. All right, so here we have Kamakura out of the packaging. And when I first got this guy, and honestly, I just opened him up, believe it or not, I got this when he first released, but he's been sitting in his box because I've been busy with other stuff. But I assumed he was going to be a repainted Storm Shadow. That's slightly true, but not 100%. And maybe, not that it's an excuse, but maybe this is why the price increased. So the head looks like it is a completely new sculpt, even though it's just a hooded ninja guy. The torso is Storm Shadow. The arms are not, though. And then you got this tooling here, which that's a molded on piece, so they had to do a whole new arm for that. These gloves are new. It's got that other metal piece there. Got it on this arm. You got this wrap here. So there's some new tooling there. This thing is Storm Shadow. His pants, it looks like, let's have a look here. So the torso is Storm Shadow. The thighs are not. They have a little bit of a bulge there. So the thighs are new, knees are new, shins are new, feet are Storm Shadow. So there is some new tooling here, to be fair. Is it worth that big of a price increase? Probably not, but at least there is some new stuff here. If this was just a complete straight up repaint, I think I'd be a little bit upset, or at least a little bit more upset. But looks wise, he does look good. He looks like a ninja probably should, besides maybe the colors, but it's G.I. Joe, so we're okay with that. I do not have a connection to this character. I'm basically at a point where I'm probably buying all the classifieds, unfortunately. Like Tiger Force and Python Patrol, not my thing, but I'm probably gonna get at least one of them to have, because I love the line. All right, let's have a look at his accessories. All right, so on first glance, it looks like Kamakura comes with a decent amount of accessories, and he does, but it's kind of misleading. So let's look at this and see. So extra head sculpt with him unmasked. Yes, that's good. That was needed. We always like extra heads, especially if a guy's wearing a mask. And it is a good looking head sculpt. So that's good. You got this thing that connects to his back so he can hold his swords. I don't know if I'd even count this as an accessory, but I guess we will since it didn't come on the figure. You get a headband, tails, or is this a belt? This is a belt. So that goes there. You get the hood down and a hood up, which I'm not really a big fan of this. It looks kind of foolish. This is okay. This is kind of weird. It's too plasticky. You get a sidearm, and this looks like the one that probably came with a Snake Eyes. Has the connection for a silencer, but I don't see a silencer. That's terrible. If you weren't going to give us the silencer, why don't we just get a regular gun? You get a knife. You get 2 katanas. One has a little green thing and one does not. Interesting. Not sure what that's about. And then you get a Uzi. So once again, we get a martial arts character that cannot make a fist. Oh my God, Hasbro. How hard is that? At least a pair of fists. At least. So, lots of accessories. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I forgot 1 or 2 or 3. So there's this weapon, the double-bladed staff, which on the one hand is nice to get, but we already got this and it's not that great of a weapon. I would much rather have hands and you get rid of this. So, or a silencer, that'd be nice too. It's disappointing, honestly. All right, let's real quick run through it. Articulation. So your head is the usual neck and ball joint setup, I think, although he's not looking back real easy. That's not good. Does look down pretty good. You know, you got your swivel and a little bit of tilt. Your arms are standard for G.I. Joe classified. You get the butterfly joint. You get the twist at the bicep, the double jointed elbow, which is pinless, right? Yes, is pinless. Range is pretty good. Your wrist setup. You do have the vertical hinge on the hand, or at least on both hands. So you do get a vertical hinge on both hands. Your waist setup is typical for G.I. Joe. Drop down hips. Double jointed at the knee. Pretty good range. And then your usual, you do get a boot cut. And then you do get your pivot. So, typical fare. Okay, so size comparison time. We got Spirit and Lady J with Kamakura. All right, then we got Kamakura with the Arashikage Legends, Snake Eyes, and Storm Shadow. Kamakura with the Battle Android Trooper and the Red Ninja. All right, obligatory random Marvel Legends comparison. We got Disney Plus She-Hulk and Captain America. Some Action Force love here. We got the new Swarm Sentry and then the Garrison Cavalry Trooper, even though this is actually a kit bash. It's one of the spec forces or spec ops bodies with the cavalry Garrison Troopers armor. Okay, so if you heard earlier, I told you that I just opened this guy up today. It is December 27th, and I got this guy probably beginning of November. I don't know, it may even been longer than that. It's not really an exciting release. And to be honest, if this was just part of a wave, and it was one of the guys that you would get with all the other guys in the wave, I would be a little bit less harsh on him, especially if he costed the regular amount. But for what you pay for him and what you get, an obscure character that, yes, there's some new tooling, but it isn't somebody that we coveted. Nobody asked for Kamakura. Well, maybe not nobody, but not a lot of people asked for a Kamakura. And then, insult upon injury, you charge 30-something bucks for these weapons, which Nobody really asked for these, I'm sure. A sidearm with no silencer and no holster. A knife with nowhere to put it. Unless I missed it. Nope. I don't see anywhere to put this knife. So, and in this thing, which is not really anything, not good. Like, I don't know if I've ever said this about a classified release, but this one's disappointing. It is. It has too many things that are not okay. The price, once more, no fists, and then weapons that they could have kept. You could have kept these. Honestly, you probably could have kept this thing and this and given us 2 fists. I would have been happier. So, I don't know. If you're not a completist, this is an easy pass. It's still 30-something bucks. It's not like it's gone down. I mean, this would be one that you could probably pass on, and then if it somehow gets cheaper later, pick them up. If not, then oh well. You're not missing much. Trust me. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.